Today we will be... That's the dust of 2020, never mind it. Excuse me. Today we will be testing out the Fenty Beauty Pro Matte Powder Foundation. I got mine in the color 390. We will also be testing out 3 of their shades in the cream lip glosses that just came out. So Fenty came out with this maybe a week or 2 ago. It's the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation, and I got mine in the color 390. Initially, when I went in store, I was looking at the testers and I got the color 410 just because I thought this looked too light, the color 390, because I mean, look at it, right? It looks a little bit light for me. You know this was coming, right? Subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and share this video with a friend. I am the color 390 in the Pro Filt'r liquid foundation, so I figured these two might match. When I got home, I looked at the 410 and I thought, okay, no, this is way too dark. It's not only too dark, I think just the undertone perhaps would have been, you know, just a little bit off. So I think I'm one of those lucky few people.
Less than five minutes left in this block.
So that's actually my Clubhouse. I'm on Clubhouse on an ADHD group, on an ADHD room, and it keeps me together. So let's just get into this powder. First of all, it has this hard plastic cover. A few people said it felt cheap. I don't feel that way. It is on the thicker side. The color is listed on the back. When you open it, you have a mirror in the front. You've got the powder, which made me think at first that this is refillable, and then you have your sponge on the bottom. I did not use the sponge in the beginning, and you have like a mirror, but it's not really a mirror. It's sort of a reflective plastic, maybe. I used my Fenty setting brush 170 to apply this. So right away it went on very smooth. I can't say that I saw a noticeable difference in the pigment on the first application because this is pretty much my skin tone. But as I was building up, I saw that the discoloration that I had in this area, it was disappearing. So just for a note, I went ahead and I applied my creams first. So I used my Fenty Pro Filt'r concealer under the eyes, around my mouth, the side of my nose, to highlight the area. And I also used my espresso matchstick to contour the rest of my face. And then I went in and used the powder foundation as I would an ordinary foundation. So instead of using the powder foundation first, I used the foundation last. When I'm trying it again, I'm actually going to use the Fenty setting powder instead of using this as a setting powder, because I feel like the setting powder does a better job at setting that concealer. So I wouldn't use this as a setting powder, but if I were in a hurry, you can use it, but not as smooth. It is not as smooth as a setting powder. After using the powder foundation, I went ahead and applied my cream blush, and that did not pick up the foundation whatsoever. I was very pleased by that. I went ahead and applied my highlighter, everything else, and as you can see, it's not grabbing or pulling. So this is definitely safe to use under cream blush, in my opinion. If you want to see all the products that I used, definitely check out my blog. I will link it below, but all the products that I actually used is going to be linked below. Definitely had no problem building up product on top of this foundation. So onto these lip glosses. Now the formula of these are very creamy. Like, cream is the right word to describe this. It's very smooth and it has that high shine factor. The pigment is there, it's buildable. The only thing for me, I feel like I need a lip liner. Right now I'm not wearing a lip liner, but I definitely love wearing a lip liner. I tried on the color Cookie Jar with a lip liner, and that was my favorite. That looked absolutely fantastic just because I feel like it gave my lips some definition, and it was very close to being a nude color on me. Mauve Wives was very different. It came off very mauvey pink on me, and I feel like I definitely need a lip liner for it. Tell me what you think. And Fruit Snacks is the color I'm wearing right now. At first, the very first time I tried this on, I wasn't wearing any makeup at all, and I thought it looked meh. Okay, but with a full face, like right now, I'm actually really enjoying the way this looks and very comfortable on the lips. So I'm going to show you a little clip from Instagram that I took. Sticky when you press your lips together, but I would imagine if you like swished your hair. Let's swish our hair. Okay, yeah, so you do get a little hair sticking action there, but so it is a little bit sticky, like sticky if you would if your hair were to get wished, it will stick a little bit to your lips, but to say it has that sticky feeling when you press your lips together, that does not exist. And also, I feel like I was able to, you know when you layer up lips product, have you ever seen those people with the string of lip gloss clinging? It does not have that problem, right? Nor do you get the butt lips. You know that ring people get when they're wearing too much product? Anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed these lip glosses, and I actually really enjoyed this as well. So the good thing with using a powder foundation is that when you're wearing masks, you're not going to get that transfer that you would ordinarily get from a liquid foundation. And you do have that very natural skin-like finish. There's no settling into lines. There's no settling into lines or settling into, anything, because you don't have that same kind of buildup as if you were to wear a liquid and then put a powder on top. It's all in one. So for that reason, I really enjoyed using this, and are in the environment where you have to wear a mask, you're stepping out of your house. Try this. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. My day has been spent, and this is what I look like. Let me take these glasses off and let's inspect the situation when I actually put it on. And the time is now 7:59 p.m. Okay, so while I'm putting on my lip gloss, I am observing my little oil situation. So right away on my nose is the biggest part. I can see where the glasses settled on my nose, and there was some shifting. I think it's foundation and concealer kind of congealed together. Everywhere else seems to be doing just fine. You can use your little sponge here to freshen up, and I like that they have this little chrome colored effect here so that you can treat it as a mirror if you wanted to, and you also have the mirror on this side. I'm going to use the setting powder brush and just tap it in and see what happens. So the more condensed that your brush is, the more powder that will be applied, and the looser your brush is, the looser the bristles are, the lighter the foundation will apply. So if you wanted that full coverage, you would use a thicker brush like the Kabuki brush. Get some over this grease patch right here. So I'm not overly concerned about the foundation moving under my glasses, because if I'm not wearing my glasses, I'm wearing sunglasses. So you would expect some shifting there, but it's not as bad as if I was wearing liquid foundation and then concealer and then foundation on top of it. Although I will test that out to see what happens. Overall, will I use this foundation? Would I recommend this foundation? I would say yes. If you have combination to oily skin, I would recommend this. If you use masks a lot, I would also recommend this, because the advantage is that when you're wearing a mask and you're wearing powder foundation, it's not going to transfer as much. Fenty did a good job here with regards to this lip glosses. I definitely have like a whole lot of lip glosses, and if you were to ask me prior to this release, would I touch a lip gloss? Would I buy a new lip gloss? The answer would be no. But now that I actually bought these to try out, I don't have anything like these. For reference, Buxom lip gloss. That used to be my favorite lip gloss. I think this actually took over, because it has that right amount of pigment as well as not being overly sticky, and has a ease, like a moisturizing feeling to the lips. Pop off below. Let me know if you're buying makeup right now, if makeup is anything that you're thinking about. If you're curious to see the Fenty Pro Filt'r Matte Liquid Foundation, I will place a video either here or here. I never know which side it's on. And if I haven't said so already, Happy New Year. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my blog, and thank you so much for watching. Mwah. first video of the year and you're coming on with your hair looking all crazy. It's 2021, girl, get it together. My name is Kafi. Happy New Year. This year, my first video of the year. Okay.